Abuno. I'm the Director of Human Resources, Head of People and Talent for MAVIANCE. First of all, people management is something which is very, very crucial in terms of managing resources in organizations. And I always go by the famous adage from Richard Branson, which says, when you take care of your people, they'll take care of your business. So MAVIANCE values its people, and we're a people business, and we value the people who drive our business in order to ensure that we achieve the maximum results that we expect from the business. So some of the policies which we have, HR policies which we have, which cater for the needs and performance of our people, we have rewards and recognition. We reward and recognize our employees for the input and the value they bring to the organization, because we believe that they are the ones driving the agenda and the key objectives of the organization to ensure that we have the results we want. So we have a reward and recognition policy which caters for rewarding staff in various categories based on their input and performance. We also believe in nurturing our talents to ensure that they get to their highest potential. That's the reason why we also believe in professional development. We train our staff, we equip them with the necessary skills, and also upskill and reskill their competence to ensure that they are performing at their best. So we have a professional development policy which is also in place. We also have social events which are ultimate employee engagement activities, whereby we have a series of employee engagement activities throughout the course of the year which are driven by employees, and we have employees involved in these activities to also show how, give them a sense of belonging and also a sense of responsibility. We have numerous employee engagement activities. We have group birthdays which we celebrate every month. We have various initiatives like breast cancer awareness, which is always done in October. We have Women's Day, we have Labor Day, we have Cultural Diversity Day. We have a whole lot of them. And also, because MAVIANCE as an employer of choice, we also ensure that we give back to our community. So we have corporate social responsibility initiatives whereby we visit orphanages, centers of the blind, motherless babies homes, and all other sorts of corporate social responsibility activities where we show our value to the society in which we do business and contribute in.
Well, MAVIANCE is a fintech, known as a fintech or payment aggregator, and the one thing that we do on a daily basis is to strive to provide the market, our customers, big corporate, large corporate, as well as SMEs, with top-notch solution when it comes to the digitalization of their payments. Our ultimate aim is to facilitate financial transaction and enable a cashless payment ecosystem. When it comes to innovation, a couple of things that we focus on doing is, first of all, keep a direct communication line with our customers. By doing so, we are able to understand, first of all, to get in touch with their daily problems, to understand them, and we come back here and we have our usual weekly, monthly meeting, where during the meetings it's important that from the top management all the way down to the developers, the testers of the company, that they do understand what is it that we're tackling in terms of problems that our customers are facing. And we do all together brainstorm on the different solutions. We involve our customers, different big corporates, as part of those brainstorming sessions, because in the end, they are the people that we are working towards to solve the problems. So it's important that we keep those communication line going. We brainstorm, we talk to the customer on a daily basis, we iterate a lot on during the product development phase. We tend to have like small MVP, as we call them, minimum viable products. We present it to the customer and have the customer validate that it actually indeed addresses the problems that they have, and now we go large scale with the solution, adding all those functionalities, the different wishes from different industries, different customers, and then this is basically how we do it, and then we just push some stronger marketing behind the product in order to touch a large base of customer behind. Okay, at MAVIANCE we have a session that we hold on a weekly, but also sometimes depending on the agendas of different stakeholders on a monthly basis, that we call meet and reflect. Meet and reflect on the where actually the entire staff of the company is welcome to those sessions. The CEO as well as the CFO, the CCO take part in those conversations, but are not the driving forces of the conversation, right? We will, depending on the topic, the subject of the conversation, we will decide on one staff to drive that session, and we come out of the session with some key action items. Those key action items will be used as input for the planning session for the different sprints. The sprint is the iteration within which we work in order to produce the different software solution that we work on. The best example for me right now, the best example that comes to my mind is the COVID. During COVID, everyone was rushing to get a solution. Everybody wanted to go online, wanted to move their business online. And of course, moving the business online also implies that you need to be able to collect money online, right? And to do so, you need companies like ours, a payment aggregator, to enable you to collect money from your customers using means like mobile money, Visa, MasterCard, and so on and so forth. So before COVID, MAVIANCE, we were actually chasing people to offer them our solutions, right? We have been marketing to them digitalization of payment. It's important to go digital. It's important to open an angle of the business to the digital world. Well, we had some success, but we had a lot of failures, and COVID was just a turnaround, complete turnaround. We made really less effort to talk to the customer, but we really had deliverable problems, because you had a surge of customers coming toward your company asking for solutions. They wanted a website online, they wanted capability to collect the money online, they wanted to be able to pay people cash free, because during COVID, one of the mean of disease transmission was also the cash. If I have a bill to give to you, and if I'm sick, I give you the bill, and the probability that you turn sick is pretty high. So we have developed a solution, the like of bulk payment, to facilitate payment of salaries to 1,000 of employees just in one click. We have developed solution, the like of Smart Cash, to enable digital collection from different channels, be it bank transfer, be it Orange Money, mobile money, Visa, MasterCard. So I can say that the COVID period has been completely turnover for MAVIANCE. It was a good one. At MAVIANCE, we have some key KPIs that we track on a monthly basis. The company tracks them on a monthly basis. I do track them on a daily basis. And those KPIs are commonly called TPV. It's basically the total process volume. So the total volume that goes through the pipeline, through the rails of MAVIANCE. Some time ago, I believe that on a yearly basis, last year we processed about 60 billion ZAF in total for the year 2022. We have surpassed that volume long ago this year. Between January and August 2023, we have processed more than 190 billion. So 3 times the amount we took to process the whole of last year, which is a clear indication that our solution is being adopted by an increasing number of satisfied customers. So my advice is to listen to the market, talk to the customers and understand their problems, and focus on providing a solution to their problems. As a company that innovates on a permanent basis, you see behind me our core value. The very first one stands as innovation, and it's important that this value is clear and communicated to the whole company. And we actually encourage people to come up with ideas on how we can make our product, our solution better, faster, more appropriate and adapted to the market that we serve at a given time, particularly as we're expanding at the moment into new markets, new geographies. It's important that we also consider that what works well in Cameroon may not work well in Congo or in Chad, and we take the time to go down, understand the market, talk to the local companies there, capture their requirements and integrate all that feedback into the solution that we think of providing to them by the end of this year, going into next year. Adaptability, it's very important. MAVIANCE dreams of a world where cashless transactions is the standard, but we need to adapt in the sense that it is not tomorrow that we'll be able to remove the cash completely from the daily operation of different companies. So we also need to be able to provide solutions whereby they can convert that cash into digital. And that's what we do throughout our agent network, and we continue to grow and develop that agent network. We are big today of 10,000 plus active agents that we have spread over the entire country in the 10 different regions of Cameroon, where you can actually go to one of the MAVIANCE points to convert your cash into UVs, into Orange Money, into mobile money, to then be able to make a digital payment.